We're gonna get started shortly. Let's let some people trickle in. Ooh. Yeah. What's up, everybody? What's crack-a-lackin'? I see some people trickling in. Happy Sunday, happy Sunday, happy Sunday. How we doing, Qubic heads? How we doing? Let me share this link in Discord real quick. Shaka, 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 shaka. Bow. All right, we're out here in Discord. Good morning, everyone. Say what's up in the live chat if you're awake, if you're not a bot, if you're excited for Qubic, if you've been holding for a minute. Man, this momentum we got is pretty crazy. This momentum we got is quite nice. So let's keep it up. Let's keep it up. Is my mic working? Okay, yeah, good. All right, cool. Let's jump in. Let's jump in. I think we had enough time to let people trickle in. Let me close Discord so it doesn't keep beeping up. All right, let's look at the. We don't really care. I mean, we care about the price, but not that much. It just looks nice, so let's look at it. Still up 93% on the month. But what looks even better, even though this chart, the weekly chart is red, right? We've been pretty flat for a week up. We've been up 100% for a week. It's holding steady, which is a good sign because usually it'll pump. It might hold for a couple days and then it'll dump back down. But it looks like we have some new holders with some conviction, which is holding the floor pretty nicely. But at the end of the day, whales control it. But yeah, this is a good sign. This is a good sign, especially with Doge mining coming. Hopefully, it's not a sell the news event. This could be some of the typical stuff, like a run up before a big event, and then the event happens, and then people dump. But I have a feeling that's not going to happen. But we'll see. We'll see. I'm still waiting to pack a little more Qubic. I might just say F it and buy some more right now. I don't know how much further it'll dip. But anywho, that's neither here nor there. There's the price if you care about that. But what I'm mainly here to talk about is some exciting developments with My Last Match. And there's this new project dedicated to My Last Match. There's going to be a smart contract too. If you don't know what My Last Match is, let's get a quick refresher. My Last Match is it's an MMO RPG that's being built on the Qubic chain, and it's just perfect. It's just perfect. It's gonna be the first truly on-chain game. Ooh wee. So the website for the game is mylastmatch.net. Light is survival, darkness is death. The world is yours to conquer. A match strikes for the heartbeat. There's warmth, then darkness swallows it whole. All right, let's check out the video of it. They have a nice little video that's a brief synopsis of what it's about. Let's check this out. I hope my audio is good. Last time I played a video, the audio was screwed up, but I think it's good now. Let's check out what My Last Match is. If you're new here, let's get a quick refresher.
This isn't just survival. It's strategy. It's power. It's My Last Match. An open-world MMO where strategy, alliances, and cunning keep you alive. Just you, the post-apocalyptic world, and those who want to take what's yours. Play to earn in a player-driven economy. Trade, loot, own safe houses or vehicles, or offer services. With blockchain integration, your in-game wealth has real-world impact. The world isn't empty. Dementals roam, drawn to noise and light. And if you stray too far into the darkness, you might never return. Lights keep you sane. Safe houses keep you breathing. And trust, that's the rarest resource of all. Every fight is high stakes. Every loss is real. And if you die, it costs you. In this persistent world, survival isn't just about food and water. It's about outsmarting and outlasting. Survive, strategize, dominate. This isn't just a game. This is your last match.
This is your last match. I like the play on words, like match and match, like a game. I like it. You hear that? Trust. Trust is the rarest resource. So prepare to be backstabbed. Trust no one. Alright, so that seems like it'll be a fun game once it's fully developed. Right now, there's like some beta testing going on. It's like, yeah, it's really rough on the edges. Right now, you can only test it if you have an asset. Right now, it's it's in beta. Just if you have an asset, go to the Discord, download the whatever the application and run it on your computer. I haven't really got much success with it. I'm trying to loot, but man, I don't know if it's my computer or if it's me. But yeah, the game looks pretty tight. It's an awesome concept. So My Last Match is a post-apocalyptic multiplayer survival game where survivors struggle against both elements and each other in a town forever trapped in the night. The game merges hardcore survival tactics or survival mechanics with political and economic sandbox systems, creating a world entirely shaped by player choices. This ties in perfectly to the wolf pack that I want to talk about. Core gameplay mechanics. Every mechanic in MLM exists to push you toward hard choices. Yeah, this game is super detailed. Like if you go into the Discord and look at what they're talking about, or if you go in the game and look at what kind of items there are that you can craft, and you're just like, what the hell? This is deep, man. It's like Diablo mixed with GTA mixed with I don't know what the heck. World of Warcraft. No, not World of Warcraft. All right, anyway. Hoard bullets or sell them. Trust strangers or ambush them. The game doesn't hand you moral answers. It gives you consequences etched in a living map. Ooh wee. Survival framework. Oh, by the way, what's up, Ali? I saw you said what's up in the chat. It's crack lagging. Thanks for stopping by. Eternal Darkness forces players to seek light sources to avoid mares. Mental health, hunger, and injuries are constant threats. Resources spawn. Repair focused crafting using realistic materials like scrap metal, ash, and sand. Man, CFB is crazy. By the way, CFB, Sergey Ivancheglo, come from beyond. He's the creator of this game, lead developer. This is his brainchild, just like Qubic. So if you're banking on Qubic, I mean, I wouldn't sleep on this game. All right, safe houses. Excuse me. Safe houses are a very critical component to the game, and if you're in the Qmine ecosystem. Uh, just be glad you're in there because we got safe houses and water towers and all sorts of good stuff. Echoes the man. All right, anyway, safe house. Close to 400 unique safe houses from dugouts to casinos serve as respawn points, crafting hubs, and income sources. Keep that in mind. Keep this in mind. Keep this in mind. Serve as respawn points, crafting hubs, and income sources. Keep that in mind. All right, vehicles, 100 plus, including cars, van, trucks, tractors, and more. Used for transport and mobile bases. PvP and PvE. Ooh la la. Combat relies on stats and equipment, not twitch reflexes. Mmm. Interesting. Stealth and strategy are crucial for survival. Politics and clans. Ooh, this is where the game gets fun. The human element. Form clans, control territories. No developers set factions. The community shapes the political landscape. Aha, this is where the main topic of the stream comes in. Form clans, control territories, no developer set factions. All right. So check this out. This leads me to bum, ba-da-dum, the Wolf Pack, the MLM Wolf Pack. Make sure you give MLM Wolf Pack a follow. Um, Obviously, it's a new page. Built to accelerate My Last Match and Qubic. United against eternal darkness. Yo. They only have 111 followers so far. All right. It's just been a couple days, so soon it'll be over 1,000 by the end of the month for sure. I'd be shocked if it wasn't. All right, so check this out. This is a pretty bullish post. Even Come From Beyond is reposting Wolfpack stuff. So if that don't get you bullish, I don't know what would. We burned an extra safe house. Remember I mentioned safe houses, respawn points, right? A place to craft resources and earn revenue. All right, we burned an extra safe house to get them. So they created wolf packs. Interesting. I read this post earlier. This is pretty crazy. I'm probably not gonna get one because yeah. Anyway, let me read the post because they're expensive. CFB issued them for the clan. 100 exist. 50 will be offered starting tomorrow, which is today, I think. Yeah. No, tomorrow, the 23rd. Yeah. Um. Yeah, because you can only get them after you buy WP, and that gets released tomorrow. It makes sense. All right, wolf packs are exclusive My Last Match asset packs containing items crafted from wolf fur. They are available as a bonus for wolf pack token public sale buyers. So every 4 million wolf pack or WP purchased earns you one pack. That's a lot of Qs, baby. But it's probably worth it if you're going to be into the game. What's inside each wolf pack? Okay, each wolf pack contains moccasins. Feel the ground beneath you. Zero step noise. Oh, that's like having ninja in Call of Duty. You could just run around and nobody hears you. Oh, that's dope. All right, you get a belt. Wolf fur covers and protects the hips. You get a cape, a wolf fur cloak. So you're gonna look like a paladin. Gloves with bones sewn in. Dang, you got basher gloves? It's like those gloves with metal in them that you can bash your window in. All right, can be used as a crushing weapon. A headdress. So you're pretty much gonna look like you're going to Burning Man. All right, made from a wolf's head. Wear it. Nothing. Wear it. Nothing. What? Nothing. 5 out of 100 wolf packs contain nothing. You've been warned. Oh, that sucks. So 5 out of 100 people are gonna get owned? They're gonna get screwed? Okay, they all carry a warming bonus. Okay, maybe you'll get a warming bonus? Oh, dude. That what? Why is that a thing? That's crazy. Nothing. Five out of so you're gonna spend, dude, that's crazy. Because one WP token is 400. Ooh, that's crazy. Hold on a second. That's what 1.6 billion, right? Yeah, that's 1.6 billion cubic. Imagine you spend 1.6 billion cubic and you get nothing. But then again, you do have the rewards from the token, so you don't get nothing. But damn, that'd be so whack. Hey, good luck to you if you're gonna buy one of those. Oh shit. That's crazy. All right, three shades, three power levels. Uh, Gray, most common, 15 sets. Black, rare coloring anomaly, 3 sets. White, Arctic. This one is cool. Unique one set crafted from an Arctic wolf taken from Echo Zoo before he got his hands on it. Main ability, Scent of Wolf. Oh, this is a cool ability right here. If you have the wolf stuff, all the dogs avoid you. They refuse to follow your tracks. Wolves react based on hierarchy. Young ones flee or ignore. Mature ones may attack. Ooh, but get this. The Arctic White is unknown to all the wolves in the game, which means every wolf, including mature ones, will evade the wearer entirely. Damn, so if you get the White Wolf, you're pretty much like in God mode. That's super rare. Yeah, there's only one. Damn, so 1 out of 100 will get the White Wolf. Good luck. Damn, good luck to you. That'll go for a lot of money. If you get it and you don't play the game, you could flip that pack for a lot of moolah. Probably at least 10x what you got it for. 50 wolf packs out of 100 are available for the first buyers. Public sale starts tomorrow, March 23rd. That's Monday at UTC, so I think that's like 6 a.m. Pacific. I'm in LA, so I think that's 6 a.m. my time. Every 4 million wolf pack gets one pack. No limit. Oh, no limit per wallet. First come, first serve. Damn. So a whale could go super heavy and just flip them bitches. Okay. Well, kind of sucks for the little guys, but whatever. PS, some people have already started bidding. Oh yeah, I gotta put my bid in. I might put my bid in right here while we're live. Let's look at the comments. Wolf have prosper both of the same. I want to become wolf, smartest animal at the forest. I hope there's no price change till April 13th. There probably will be. All right, now that we went through that little post, right? Let's go through the website because the website's freaking sick. Let me not drone on because I do have work later, so I don't want to like go too crazy with a long live stream. I was looking at the white paper earlier, but let's start at the landing page real quick, and then we'll go to the white paper. By the way, thanks for stopping by. I see some more people have joined in. If you haven't, please like, share the stream. If you're not on YouTube, click over to YouTube. Do me a favor, click like, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'm trying to grow the YouTube channel so more people get their eyes on this stuff. Let me share this tab before I forget. So this is the landing page. It's pretty damn sick. I like the little flames, the little graphics going up. Oh, and the cursor is like a little red ember. That's dope. Ooh. Dude, when a website's clean like this, it's a good sign. It's a good sign. Oh, not to mention who's behind it. Um, it's Echo, the founder of Qmine, Rock Strauss, the founder of Garth, and this other guy. Hold on, let me not disrespect that guy. Hold on, let me find it. I don't have a message with it in it. It's Delani D something. Yeah, Delian Pevsky. Yeah, Delian Pevsky. Yeah. You can find that information, I think, probably in the MLM Discord or the Qmine Discord. Anywho, So yeah, three. I know two of the three guys. I know two of the three guys like personally are legends in the Qubic network, and the fact that the other guys are excited to be working with the other guy, Delian. I'm sorry if I'm sabotaging your name, but yeah, it's good stuff. These guys have insane work ethic. I think personally they have the utmost, I mean, integrity in regards to like community, treating the community how it deserves when they're being supportive. They do a lot for Cubic and their relative projects. So shout out to those guys. Now those guys are behind this project. All right, now let me get into it. My last match, Smart Clan built on Qubic. By the way, Qubic is the world's fastest blockchain, built to host AGI. Don't sleep on this project. All right, a meritocratic gaming clan controlling safe houses, running the jobs platform, and sharing Qubic revenue on chain. United against eternal darkness. Ooh, I love it because like it's like literal darkness and like darkness, like evil. That's how I take it. I see. The total supply is 1 billion, which is bullish. Fixed price for the pre-sale, 400 Qs. They learned from Qmine. They're like, yo, let's make this pre-sale a little higher. Dude, I think after it's all said and done, what 400 times what 61%? So 610 million. Let me do quick maths here. Where's my calculator? 610 10 million times 4, oops, not plus, times 400 Qs. Good golly, man. Yeah, they're gonna raise 244 billion cubic, assuming all the coins are sold. That's crazy. And yeah. I think most of it's gonna be going to the developers. I think 20 billion is gonna be going to the project. Let me make sure I read that right. Yeah. Uh, 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 uh. Yeah, so check it out. Share this tab. So 244 billion from the sale if all tokens are sold. This is from Eco. Around 20 billion for the project, and the rest will be distributed to me, Rox, and Dillian. 10% of future income from MLM game, not from token sale, will go to the reinvestment fund. Okay, so 10% of revenue goes to the treasury. 15% of the tokens stay as project fund reserve. Okay. And yes, I'll retain any unsold tokens. All right, there's that. Let's go back to the website. So you have 18 hours. I'm gonna place my bid live on here. I'm not just selling wolf tickets. No pun intended. The smart clan of my last match. All right, let's go. We might as well do a deep dive. Let's see. The smart clan of my last match. Safe house portfolio. Wolfpack controls a growing portfolio of high value safe houses. Oh, damn, these guys are too smart. Man, we're lucky to have known who these guys are so early. All right, respawn points, trade hubs, crafting facilities, generating passive cubic income from fees on every action inside. Ape together strong. All right, jobs platform, a permissionless on-chain task marketplace. Any player earns cubic with 0 assets. 5% on all completed jobs flows to the clan treasury. Military and commercial wings. Oh, raids, territory control, trade and logistics. Fully synergistic wings that diversify clan revenue and project strategic assets. Huh. Huh. Dude, we're gonna be the United States in this bitch. I mean, but yeah, US is fucking up right now, I'm not gonna lie. On-chain governance, white paper, white, I keep saying white paper. WP, which is Wolfpack weighted voting on major safe house acquisitions, treasury use, new features, and key partnerships. Oh, imagine we have partnerships with like other projects on the network and other games. Meritocratic kernel plus council for day-to-day operations. The Wolfpack clan is a smart clan, a highly structured meritocratic gaming organization built on Qubic's network, deeply embedded in the post-apocalyptic survival MMORPG My Last Match, developed by Come From Beyond, as we said a minute earlier. My Last Match assets. Oh, I just seen your message, Vibra. What's cracking, Mr. Adam? Good to see you, my guy. Safe houses, vehicles, electricity grids. What? Electricity grids? Goddamn. Are concentrated in few hands. Wolfpack was founded by MLM's largest asset holders to fix this. Ooh, man, they got some good hearts, man. That's why I'm talking about their integrity. They could have just owned the whole game for themselves, but it wouldn't have been fun. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have none. You know what I'm saying? All right, unifying those assets under shared governance, distributing revenue fairly, and opening the economy to every player regardless of ownership. This is dope. All right, revenue from safe house fees, the jobs platform, military operations, and trade flows via smart contract. So 70% goes directly to WP holders. This is, yeah, I gotta get it back. I was on the fence, but the more I'm looking at it, the more I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna get it back. All right, 10% to active clan members, 10% reinvested, 10% to smart contract shareholders. Join the pack. Together we rise against the eternal darkness. Dude, hell yeah. Hell yeah, buddy. Let's look at the tokenomics real quick. Bada bing. So 61% to the public sale, like we said a minute before when we did the quick maths. 610 million gets sold off the rip on QbicTrade.com. Or I think what's the other website it said? Where is it? Let's not get off track. Yeah, so you can go to QbicTrade.com. We'll look at that website in a minute. I'll place my bid live so you guys can see. 15% to the strategic fund, 150 million. Team and contributors, 8%. Immediate, so they get 8%. Not, they deserve it. I mean, they're making it. Staking rewards, 10%. Okay. They are gonna have staking, but I think that comes way later in the project. I think it said 2 months. I read somewhere. Community integration, QSwap liquidity. Yes, I'm definitely gonna be adding some liquidity to the liquidity pool while the game's being developed. It's a nice way to make passive income. Total supply 1 billion. So it says right here, community integration rewards Garth, Qmine, Qdoge, and QCap holders. Dude, these guys are the shit. Oh, excuse me. All right, public sale, fixed price for 3 weeks. So you have 3 weeks to get your hands on some at this cheap price. If it's gonna be anything like Qmine, I mean, it'll take a minute to make revenue, anything close to Qmine, because I mean the game isn't even out of beta yet. But yeah. If things are up and running and they hit their target like player count, the revenue on this is gonna be just absolutely freaking bananas, dude. I mean, obviously it's weighted heavily on the success of the game, but if you believe that they're gonna execute on this game, this is a nice little play if you have some spare cubic that you're willing to risk, right? Worst case scenario, I mean, sell your tokens back to me. All right. One fixed price. First come, first serve. Smart contract plus staking go live approximately 2 months after the sale concludes. So yeah, that's why I read it. 2 months. So 2 months after the pre-sale. So in 2 months and 3 weeks. So almost 4 months. No, 3 months. Huh? Whoa. So around 3 months, there's gonna be staking. Public sale. We just went over that. We already went over the mystery boxes. Earn your rank. This is what they're talking about, the meritocratic. So based on merit, if you aren't familiar with that funny word. All right, ranks are earned purely through in-game activity and pure trust, not token balance or staking. Ooh, so you can't just be a whale and be like a general. You gotta be a gamer. You gotta really contribute some hours. All right. Raids completed, resources delivered, territory defended, community vote. No shortcuts. Ooh wee. Basic welfare subsidies, access to public jobs, 5% job fee. You can be a private. Oh, and there's a revenue multiplier. Oh, so that's a good incentive for people to play more. Hey, yo. If this game attracts the right gamers, dude, who like live stream, like there are like live stream gamers get a lot of viewers and they get a lot of people to play games. So if we get the right people to play this game and they actually like it, and after it's polished, that'll be pretty sick. General, you get a 4x revenue multiplier. Ooh wee. If you're a general. So general staff seat, direct input on major decisions, highest revenue share. Staking. Yeah, so staking is separate from clan rank. It's how WP holders earn token rewards from the 10% staking pool. The only thing is you have to hold at least 1 million to stake. Maybe I'm just broke in Qubic. Maybe I'm like broke, but to me that's a lot. That's gonna cost 1 million times four. Is that 400? Is that right? Maybe it's not as much as I thought. Cause that's just 400 million, right? Yeah. I mean, I guess that's not a lot. Maybe because I'm just short on cash right now, that's a lot. I mean, that's not a lot. Yeah, 400 million cubic isn't that much. I mean, it wasn't a week ago. Because you can get 400 million for like, what, 200 bucks? Yeah. Now it's about 400 bucks for 400 million cubic. Path to domination. Phase 1, Q1. Oh, they have a roadmap. Nice. It's a little mini roadmap. Q1 is white paper, which is out. We're about to go over that real quick. Core team assembled and doxed. Safe house portfolio secured. Delian, Echo, and Rocks. Multi-sig treasury wallet setup. Discord community launch. Oh yeah, they have a Discord too. Yeah, is there? You can find the Discord link. I'll share it only if you want to join. Hit me up on X or let me know in the live chat if you want me to share the Discord link because I don't want to just like spam the link and have random people join who are just not gonna contribute positively, you know. So if you want the link, let me know. I'll share it in the live chat. Public sale. Phase 2. Oh. Oh, are we in phase 2 already? Yeah, that's tomorrow, baby. 3-week open sale. QSwap liquidity pool post sale. Well, I'm definitely adding some liquidity. My Last Match beta in April 2026. I hope the beta is better than what's going on right now. Community integration rewards. Ooh, this is tight. This is tight. This is gonna get the. I like when projects are inclusive of other like on-chain projects. I've only seen this in Qubic be so like intimate, or the different token communities in the chain actually like fuck with each other, like in a good way. I mean, there are a few people who are just like, but you can ignore those people. Um, Pack leaders. Oh, I've never heard of these two guys on the bottom. I know Zox. Oh, so there's three new challengers up in here. Here are the pack leaders. All right, founder and visionary. Oh, Delian Piewski, seasoned MMO player, extensive global hardcore gaming network. Oh, oh, MLM investor and asset contributor. Oh, so he's the brains behind the project. Oh, so I got to put more respect on Mr. Delian's name. All right, good to know. Rox, co-founder. All right, shout out to Grox. Where's that Garth game at, cuz? Hey, that man, this guy has a solid spirit after everything he went through the last couple months. I don't want to bring up bad news, but after what he's gone through, man, he's still pushing this hard. Salute, buddy. All right, Garth founder, Qubic veteran, MLM board member, WP strategic architect. Nice. That's good because the man's got he thinks my man's different, yo. Oh, it's 11:11. Make a wish, kids. Ego needs no introduction. Strategic advisor and custodian. Qmine founder. All right, Qubic OG, MLM board member, Qubic Listing Exchange board member, custodian of clan safe houses. Zox. He also works close with Echo on Qmine. Qubic developer, smart contract architecture, and on-chain revenue distribution. Oh, may these men live forever in safety. Our bags depend on it. All right, seven. Seven? I'm gonna just say Svetin. Sorry, buddy. Svetin. Game design lead, expert in resource economies and metaverse balance within MLM. All right. All right. So we got some real MLM heads working on this project. This is sick. General Cyborg. All right. Military wing lead. That's our Pete Hegseth right here. Sorry, my cat just is tripping. All right. Esports veteran. Oh, specializing in raid strategy and pro player recruitment. Oh, that's dope. Oh, there's a here, let me put this link to the website and then you can join the Discord from there if you so choose. That is dope. That is dope. Oh, let me catch up with the comments real quick. PT. What that mean? What's up, Mr. Miguel Freitas 1059? Um Aloco, I remember you. Aloco 538. What you know about QST? I'm pretty sure you mean Qcino Poker. I know they had to restructure the smart contract, so I'm gonna do a video or live stream on that later on. I talked to the founder or one of the devs. He said, yeah, they had to restructure some stuff with the smart contract, and then so now if you're a holder of the QST token, you now get a revenue share, which is pretty dope. So I bought a little bit more QST. Um, it's all on GitHub though. If you wanna let me, can I find it on here? Uh, let me, since you asked about it, let me see if I can find the link to the GitHub so you can see the updates for yourself before I do a video on it. Because it's not like privy information. Like you can see the information on GitHub. Let me see. There it is. Bow. So this, I'm gonna put this link in the chat if you want to check it out. Check out the GitHub. It has all the updates on there as far as like revenue and distribution and stuff like that. But yeah, pretty soon I'll do another video on Qcino when I get more info on it. Good question. Good question. Because recently I asked about that too. That's why I asked the founder. I'm like, what's going on? What's going on with Qcino, my guy? And then he let me know. I was like, oh, oh, okay. Yeah. So that's that. Good question. Vibra. So does this now take yield away from MLM shares? I don't think so. I don't think so. I'm not sure. I think I know what I think I know what you might mean, like because of the safe house revenue. But I know the MLM shares they get water tower revenue and something else. I forget. I'd have to look at the GitHub again. But I don't think it will. Let me see. Let's go to. We looked at the tokenomics already. Sale ranks roadmap white paper. All right, let's look at the white paper real quick. Bow, bow, bow. Ooh la la. The smart contract or the smart clan infrastructure for my last match in Qubic. The Wolfpack clan is a decentralized. Oh, we know that stuff already. Blah 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 blah. Let's not get too redundant. Executive summary. Oh, they're gonna say the same thing again. Public sales, sir. We already went through that. All right. Vision. Establish the base clan of my last match. A military and commercial hub for players, other clans, and groups while accelerating mass adoption of the game and the Qubic ecosystem. So yeah, this is good for the game and the Qubic in its entirety because I mean all the on-chain activity that'll come from this is just insane. All right, unique edge, diverse safe house portfolio. Electrical substations, aerostat, grass hip, crane, bird island, strip club, gym, hunting, mansion, and more. Plus, open jobs platform and military and commercial wings and comprehensive member welfare. Token utility, direct revenue sharing, governance, voting, staking yields, and premium in-game services. Tokenomics, 1 billion supply. Timeline, we went through that already. Introduction. All right, let's do quick synopsis of the game ecosystem. All right, My Last Match is a hardcore survival MMORPG envisioned and developed by Come From Beyond, aka CFB, aka Sergey Ivancheglo, aka possibly Satoshi Nakamoto. He is BC Next certified. He is the founder of NXT, the first proof of stake, and IOTA Tangle, the creator of the first directed acyclic graph. This man built Qubic, and he's now making this game. So if you know, you know. All right, built in Unreal Engine 5. The setting is a detailed European town in the 1990s, wrapped in eternal darkness, where sanity is a mechanic. Ooh, Dementals, who are aggressive NPCs, excuse me, are previous citizens of the town that descend into madness. Resources and scarce and are scarce, excuse me. And resources are scarce. Man, what the hell? I can't read right now. And PvP is unforgiving. Yeah, so it sounds like have you ever seen the movie I Am Legend? It's gonna be like that, but in Russia in the 90s. Um the core loop is gathering resources, crafting, trading, raiding, and surviving. This is so dope, dude. It's like zombie Diablo. That's so dope. Death comes with a reincarnation fee in Qubic paid at specific safe houses. So if you die It's not just, oh, better continue. Nope, it's gonna cost you. One, it's gonna cost you Qubic. So you have to play smart. You can't just play. You gotta be smart. You gotta be strategic. You're like, if I do this, I'm gonna freaking die. So let me not do that. All right, you're gonna treat it like damn near like real life because of the cost it is to revive. All right. The economic layer is embedded with Qubic tick chain. All assets are tradable with, excuse me, with matches. In-game currency convertible to Qubic. Oh ho ho ho. My last match. Right, matches are critical in darkness. Um, and trading between players happens physically inside owned safe houses. Ah, so that's the in-game token. It's gonna be matches. Huh. Dude, this token economy is gonna be crazy. Interesting. All right, currently there are 400 safe houses serving as respawn points, crafting facilities, storage, and trade posts. Owners charge fees for resurrection, trading, storage, and other services, with revenue flowing directly to them. O'Reilly's Auto Parts. All right. The problem. The game requires strong community organization, high level management, strict resource management, and defined roles. If its profit is to be utilized fully, oops, I read that wrong. And defined roles if its profit is to be utilized fully. In initial phases, players without significant assets are restricted to a select few revenue streams. All right, so if you're playing solo, you just gotta be a freaking beast and farm all day, right? Which you can do. I might be in the clan and a solo farmer. All right. The initial distribution of assets has been the majority of high value holdings. Electricity grids. It's crazy that there's electricity grids as a asset. Safe houses, vehicles, production facilities, consolidated into hands of very select few who now exercise a monopoly control over key resources and revenue streams. Yeah, so right now, a lot of cubic whales own a lot of this stuff. So these guys, Rocks and Echo, Zox, these guys, I guess they're pooling their stuff together for the community so we can all have this nice ecosystem, which is pretty dope. All right, the risk. Left unchecked, this will transition MLM from play to earn game where people, earn based on their effort, teamwork, blah blah blah, right? And then it turns into a pay to play where players are forced to purchase access to revenue streams held by monopolies. So yeah, the Wolfpack clan is solving that problem. We're trying to break uh the monopolies built in MLM by whales. All right. The Wolfpack the Wolfpack clan was started by several MLM's largest asset holders on Qubic, and Qubic OGs, excuse me, who recognize the issue of asset concentration and want revenue distribution fairly throughout the community. That's so dope, dude. They're gonna make us rich. They're gonna make us rich. They're just trying to they're trying to spread the wealth. By unifying large holders and purchasing key assets post public sale, the clan removes asset control from private monopolies to a shared governance structure. I wonder how much CFB owns. That's pretty dope. This introduces the smart clan concept, a highly structured, meritocratic, and analytical community that combines in-depth gameplay with social and community governance. Player ranks are acquired solely on the basis of in-game activity. Yeah, like we mentioned before. Boom, 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 boom. All right, token utility and revenue model. Split of safe house revenues, resurrections, storage, trade, crafting fees. Job platform commissions, 5% on completed jobs. Damn, we're gonna be a cubic. We're gonna be print. If this game is successful, dude, this is gonna be printing cubic into your wallet if you have enough WP tokens. Damn. If this game is as successful as as everyone is hoping, this might be as good of a play. I don't know. Might be as good of a play as Qmine, but who knows? But that all depends on how good the game is. If the game is really popping, this might blow everything on the network out of the water as far as passive income. But that's highly dependent on, the rollout of the game. So I think according to the team we saw that, earlier in the stream, I think they might have the right people to roll this game out. All right. Military and commercial operations revenue. I don't even know what that means. Military, like what the heck? Voting rights on safe house acquisitions and treasury use. All right, so obviously you have some say in what goes on. Staking rewards, as if you hold a certain amount of 1 million WP. Priority access to jobs for ranked members, clan sponsorship, and increased in-game rank multipliers. So 70% go to holders, 10% go to smart contract shareholders, 10% active players, 10% reinvestment. Mm-hmm. Oh, now I think okay. So Virus said earlier, is this gonna take yield away from MLM shares? I don't I don't think so, because I think MLM, your shares are like based on like all the revenue in the entire game, versus this where it's revenue from just like their assets that they own, if that makes sense. That's my understanding of it. Because I'm not 100% sure how the MLM, I've never looked at the MLM like yeah. Oh, look at this. It's actually, I'm looking right at it right here. MLM shareholder split, 50%. 50% of fees to MLM shareholders. Oh, look at that. There you go, Vibra. So on top of your MLM shares revenue, you get this. So revenue projections, conservative. Oh, so this is conservative. Resurrection fees only. All right. So with a resurrection fee of 1 million cubic per resurrection, that's, I think when Qubic pumps, they're gonna have to change that, because 1 million, yes, even now to me that's a lot. All right, targeting 5,000 daily active players. So that's 5 billion. Oh, good God Almighty! So daily active players 5,000, which is conservative in terms of the broader gaming market. Like 5,000 is not that many players. Deaths per day 1, low estimate. Okay. Paid resurrection rate 70%. Total daily resurrection volume 5 billion. So if they die once, so that's assuming all these guys die once a day. Some people might not die at all. But who knows? This is just quick maths, right? Excuse me. Clan target 20% of all that. Okay. So that's about what? A billion Qs. MLM shareholder split, 50% of the fees go to MLM shareholders. That's good for the MLM shareholders. Monthly treasury revenue from resurrections, 15 billion cubic. That's pretty nice. This does not include income from trading taxes, job platform fees, military income, or other safe house services, which can be substantial. Damn. Damn. This is gonna be a slow cook because the game isn't even like close to being done yet. But if they reach even this low estimate, that's pretty crazy. All right, clan assets and strategic safe house network. The Wolfpack clan's long-term financial stability is reliant on ownership of a broad selection of high-value safe houses and assets. The clan has already secured a foundational portfolio through direct transfers and alignment from core members Delian, Eco, and Rox. Ooh, so yeah, they did pool their assets together for this project, regardless of the final amount raised in the WP public sale. Damn. Okay. So what I was thinking was right. Because initially I was like, damn, they're gonna raise 244 billion, but they're gonna split 220, so they're each gonna get like almost 75 billion apiece. Cubic. At first I was like, damn. And I was like, whatever, it's cool. And then you think about how much they may have spent on their assets, and you're like, you know what? I think they earned that. Because those, if you go to those auctions, I mean, MLM assets aren't cheap. Like I'm sure what they're getting from this pre-sale, like it's not really doesn't touch how much they've spent on this game already. So yeah, that's pretty cool. General safe house utilities. I think we went over this. So let's do it again. Secure logout and storage. Fees configurable by owner. Oh, okay. Oh, so you can have cheaper. Okay, so they can set their fees. Earning resurrection fee income. I wonder if they could change the resurrection fee because they should make that a little bit. They should allow so safe houses can change how much they charge for respawning because 1 million is a lot. Kind of like how how you can like compete with stores with cheaper prices. I think they should do that with the safe houses. Just my opinion. Maybe you could. All right, trade, physical safe trades, fees configurable by owner, crafting and production, NPC tools and materials from white prints and gray prints. Knowledge and services, book, magazine reading, or skill gain. NPC merchants and guards. Damn. This game is going to be crazy. Man, maybe this test phase isn't doing what the game is actually going to be justice, because this seems pretty crazy. The details that are in this. Farming industry, farms, greenhouses, factories, metalworking. Customization, generators, water cisterns, heaters, lights, barricades for defending against mares. Initially, 676 safe houses existed at the time of the IPO. This has since decreased to 300 different variants with varying strategic values. The public sale serves as a mechanism for WP token holders to gain indirect ownership and revenue exposure to these assets. Once My Last Match goes live, the assets generate ongoing Qubic revenue through smart contract mechanics. Revenue flows to the clan treasury, supporting direct 10% distributions to active members, strategic expansion and acquisitions, project expenses, development, marketing, da 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 da. Full asset list. Jobs platform is an open, verifiable task marketplace. Enables assetless in-game earning. Oh, merit-based progression and sustainable treasury revenue. Players or groups post in-game jobs, deliver resources to a safe house, provide raid support, scavenge specific zones. Oh, snap. So you don't even need an asset to play, I guess? That's dope. I guess you only need an asset to beta test it, right? Oh, that's cool. Players or groups post in-game jobs, deliver resources. Oh, that's dope, dude. Completions are proven exclusively via the private CFB provided in-game API with on-chain settlement on the Qubic network. A planned zero-knowledge proof layer ensures maximum privacy, game balance, and prevents information leakage or exploitation. That's dope. Key design principles: permissionless participation. Open to all players. No clan membership required to post or complete jobs. Oh, that's dope. Server authoritative verification relies solely on the game's authoritative server via exclusive API. No client-side external oracles. Rank-based incentives. Privacy first. Zero knowledge proofs hide non-essential details. Ensuring no sensitive game data leaks publicly. Yeah, because you do have to connect your wallet and stuff to the game. I think via your seed, at least right now for the beta. All right, Wolfpack's ranking system rewards loyalty, discipline, and longevity. I think we talked about that. The how you can be a recruit, private, general, yada yada. Rank progression philosophy. To advance, you must make quantifiable contributions. Successful raid completion, resource delivery missions, defense of clan territories, scavenging for supplies, brokering trade deals, and ongoing support for other members. You earn trust through demonstrated ability to work together, avoidance of betrayal or inactivity, and peer review. Ooh, man, I can't. I need a new. Oh, I need a new computer so I can play this hella hard. No staking or token balance required. Only your ability to perform. Oh, that's so dope. So you could be anybody and just play this. You could be just a normal gamer who just likes to play games and contribute to the Qubic network. This is actually way more awesome than I thought. You don't even have to be a Qubic holder to earn stuff. I think all you might need is a Qubic wallet and you could just probably start playing. But if you die, obviously you got to resurrect with Qubic. Oh, this would be now that I'm thinking about it out loud. This would be great, like onboarding gamers to Qubic. They're like, "Oh man, that was fun. I want to play more. How do I get more Qubic?" Welcome to the family, my son. Nice. Oh, this is nice. This game needs to come out ASAP. All right, promotion process. Promotions require dual approval. Core team review, activity logs, and contribution reports reviewed by core team members. Oh, so it's not automatic. You will be judged one case by case for your merit. Community Discord vote. All active members recruit plus hold wait vote in a dedicated Discord channel. Simple majority plus core team approval required. Oh, so you can't just be some asshole. People have to approve of you. One, the community has to vote for you. Two, it has to be approved by the core guys. Interesting. So you better be likable. Promotions are publicly announced with explanations. Members can be demoted for inactivity or misbehavior through the same process. Oh, behave. All right, 10% of clan revenue is distributed to active members monthly using rank multiplier booster system. Oh, so 10%. Oh, so payout plus your rank multiplier. Oh, times 10% of total clan revenue. Huh. Governance. Wolfpack uses hybrid governance model balancing WP token holder influence with merit-based input from activity high-ranking members. Complete transparency, monthly on-chain reports, public dashboards, WP weighted voting, meritocratic influence from kernel plus and general ranks for day-to-day in-game decisions. Secure multi-sig treasury. White. I almost said white paper again. WP holders vote on chain for major safe house purchases. All right, makes sense. Use of 90% of the treasury. Okay. Enabling new features, key partnerships, and diplomatic relations. General Staff Council consists of colonel and general ranked players, earned purely through activity. Oh man, that's so dope. The council meets weekly on Discord and in-game to review strategy, improve proposals, and oversee operations. Influence is lost if a member becomes inactive. Oh, treasury management. The main treasury, containing Qubic from safe houses, jobs, platforms, and operations, and reinvestment fund, is stored in a multi-signature wallet controlled by core team members. As of March 2026, My Last Match cannot be managed via multi-sig wallet due to current smart contract limitations. For this reason, all clan safe houses are held directly by Echo, Doc's core team member. Once the game supports on-chain multi-sig ownership, assets will be transferred to the clan treasury structure. Oh, okay. I trust Echo, so I have no issues with that. Monthly reports detail in outgoing transaction flows with IDs, breakdown of safe house income, calculation of 10% member distribution via rank multiplier booster, and results of governance voting. Technology. Damn, this is an in-depth white paper. The Wolfpack clan utilizes Qubic's smart contract to automate the distribution of revenue from owned clan safe houses. Revenue is split automatically. We already went through that. 70% to holders, 10% to smart contract holders, 10% to players, and 10% reinvested. That's pretty cool. So if you're a player, you get some of this. That's dope. Safe house revenue flow and custodial setup. Safe houses are owned by smart contracts linked to a Qubic ID. So revenue is automatically sent to a custodial Qubic ID managed exclusively by Echo. Due to current in-game limitations, this ID cannot be multi-sig. The core team manually forwards accumulated revenue to the WP smart contract on a weekly basis. Once received, distribution is fully automated. We went through that. Native staking. We went through that. Tokenomics. We went through that. Wolfpack. Yeah, we went. The rest of this we went through already. Co-founder. Yeah, we went through that. Market risk and mitigations. Strong utility and revenue-backed value accrual. QSwap liquidity pool launch immediately post-sale. Oh, I'm definitely adding some liquidity while the game's being developed. Game balance changes. Diversified revenue streams and closer developer relationship. Diversified revenue streams and close developer. Not sure what that means. Smart contract risk. Plan third-party audits before major deployments. Conservative rollout approach. Sounds good. Adoption risk. Aggressive marketing, non-crypto onboarding via public hubs, influencer collaborations, and community integrations rewards. Yeah, dude, like I was saying a minute ago, since you don't have to be like an asset holder to play, you could just play. This is a great way to onboard like actual gamers into Qubic. And once they discover what Qubic actually is, we got them, baby. We got them. Conclusion. In conclusion, the Wolfpack clan redefines what a Web3 gaming community can be: intelligent, disciplined, and self-sustaining, and relentlessly focused on delivering real value and unforgettable shared victories. We are not just playing the game, we are shaping its economy and future. Join the pack. Together we rise against the eternal darkness and earn Qubic. Qubic, the fuel for AGI. You can play a game and earn Qubic, which is going to fuel AGI. Hallelujah. And on the bottom, obviously, you can follow on X, join the Discord, ask questions, do all that good stuff. How you guys feeling? How are you guys feeling about this MLM clan right here? Ali says 208 million Wolfpack bids so far on Qubic Trade. Yeah, it went up since I went live. That's pretty dope. I think I'm gonna place my bid right Nizzy. Let's do this together, fam. Hopefully I don't expose my keys on accident. Sorry, I'm preparing my mobile wallet. But the thing is, how much do I spend on it? Alright, open this bad boy. Let's see, QbicTrade.com. Share this tab. But why are people placing bids for more? That's hella funny. Someone placed a bid for 250? Fuck out of here, dude. It's gonna be sold for 400. So first, let's look at the landing page on Qubic Trade. Qmine, hallelujah, still uppity up. Garth is downity down, unfortunately. Man. QCap still at 400K. Keeps bouncing up and down. People be buying and selling, buying and selling, selling and buying and buying and selling. Where's Q? Oopsie. Reload. QRWA is one of the top smart contracts on here. Whoa, QSwap is going for 1.4 billion. Damn, it's down 50%. Damn. Why is QSwap down so much? That means it was over 2 billion, almost 3 billion cubic per share. Damn. Is there something we should know about QSwap? MLM is still crushing. That's crazy. How much did you get MLM for, Vibra? Like a billion or 500 something million? How much did you get MLM for? I know you're up. QIP. Is there any volume on this? Yeah, no volume on QIP. If you don't know, QIP is a launch pad for if you want to launch a token. On Qubic. QIP is a good place to launch your token in a safe way. QDoge is down 20% on the week. Yeah, the memes aren't doing so hot on the network at this moment. Pepe, most of these are trash. I don't know why there's a Pepe on Qubic. QTC was a rug pull, just as I suspected. What the heck is that sound? Did What the heck? It sounded that was the weirdest sound. Pepe, I don't know. I have no idea why the hell there's a Pepe on the Qubic. This is gonna be a rug pull. Pepe on Q. Feels good, man. I don't know. Maybe it's not. I don't want to shit on whoever made that stuff, but it doesn't look promising. Bite. I don't know. Yeah, just look at this, and most of this is gonna be just nonsense. But I don't want to point out one product in particular and seem like I hate that person or whatever. But why you gonna gotta try to extract value from people who just want their cues? But at the same time, you gotta be if you hold Cubic, you gotta be discerning. Don't just be like, oh, this is cheap, I'm gonna buy this. Blah. It's a meme, blah. Nah, that ain't how memes work. Memes have existed since before cryptocurrency. People think memes are just memes mean like a random token, but like no, meme is a meme. It's something it transcends communication. Like the whole world understands what a meme is. You can't just like draw a picture and be like, this is the new meme coin that I made. Like no, it's not a meme yet. It's literally not a meme. Like no one knows what it means. How could it be a meme if nobody knows what you're talking about? It's not a meme. So anyway, connect your wallet. Actually, let me start over just because I was talking about memes. All right. If you're new to Qubic Trade, right? Here's how I'm about to buy some of the WP token. So check it out. It's not live yet, so you gotta scroll all the way down past all this bullshit. Boom, right here. Hit that WP. Do not bid any of these prices because like we just talked about, it's only gonna go for 400 Qs. Like, it's crazy. They're gonna wait. I don't know. That's to me, that's crazy to do that. All right. Anyway, connect your wallet. I'm not if this is if you want to buy it. This is what I'm doing. You could hit that wallet connect. This works with the mobile wallet. You hit the top. Open your mobile wallet. You hit the top right wallet connect on your mobile wallet. You scan it. That QR code. You approve. Bada bing. Yep. Connect. Bow. And now we can get to purchasing. Now, what say ye I purchase? How much should I get? The higher bids don't get more priority because the pre-sale is for 400. For 3 weeks, it's gonna be for 400. That's why the amount they're making is locked in already. If they sell all the tokens, they're gonna have raised 244 billion. So the fact that maybe they're getting ready for like, I mean, it doesn't make sense to place a bid this early for 700. I mean, sure, maybe set it and forget it or whatever. But yeah, I don't get it. See, should I get how much is 200K? 80 million. Oh yeah, I think 100 million is 250. Oh, that's 40 billion. What am I doing? 250,000. I was like, what the hell? I don't have that many. Oof. I have 160 million in this wallet. I have more Qs in another wallet. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, that's a good start. Let me not be a bitch. Buy that shit. I'll buy that shit. Approved. Yours. Nice. All right. And there you have it. I put my bid for not Q, WP. Disconnect because I don't want any funny business to happen. Wait, let me make sure my order's in. What the? I thought I canceled this. For some reason, this thing doesn't want to go away. Bum, 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 bum. I tried to cancel it like 10 times. It says approve and then it doesn't go away. All right, cool. Oh. All right, so there goes 100 million Qubic. Dude, at a penny. Oh my God. Oh my God. Dude, at a penny. Oh my God. That's $1 million. What have I done? All right, hopefully I'm gonna get my initial investment back. That's for sure. If we get to 800, I gotta get my initial back. That's too many Qs, guys. Oh man, that's funny. What else did I want to talk about? Oh, let me double check what time I start work. Cause hey, shout out to everybody if you're listening. Thanks for hearing me talk about the white paper. To me, it's if you're intimately into Qubic and like the ecosystem and eco and rocks and all that, this is good. This is good info. So I know some of y'all enjoy it. See, I work at oh nice. I work at 1:30, so I have an hour. Yeah, I have an hour before I like have to get out the door, and I'm off tomorrow. Oh snap! Nice. Cool. All right, what else did I want to talk about? Oh yeah, real quick, real quick. Ali said, "Full conviction, brother." Yeah, man, 100 million cubic. If you think about 100 million cubic, what that is at 1 penny, like I just spent $1 million. Oh no. Oh no, I just spent $1 million, guys. In the future, I just spent $1 million. I'm so rich, guys. No, I'm just playing. I'm sure we'll make that back if this thing does a little FOMO push. Doesn't hurt to take profits. If I can hold at least 100K, I might shave off the 50K. If I can make my initial back by selling 50K, I'm just gonna hold the rest until until I die. I'll give it to my son if the game if the game goes on. That's gonna be his college fund, his WP coins, raking in Qubic. All right, the next thing I put on the title was Qmine. Because I had a question on one of my Qmine videos on YouTube. They were like, um how do I check my rewards? Right? So shout out to that guy who asked me in the comments of the Qubic uh video or the Qmine video on YouTube. Oh, by the way, if you haven't already, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Same tag, Samson of LA. I've been live streaming for months. I got hundreds of live streams, even more videos on Qubic. So make sure you subscribe, like, share this stuff. Help Qubic get popping on YouTube. Trying to build a nice organic audience that we can keep coming back to and talk about stuff like Qmine and MLM and the Wolf Pack. Let's slowly build this community organically. All right, so anyway, back to Qmine stuff. Dashboard. So you can go to qmine.com. Hold on, let me see. My bad. What the hell did I say? Actually, it makes more sense to look at it on the computer. I want to make sure I have the right information that I gave him. Yeah. So Qmine. Bow. Oh, you know what? I didn't give. I gotta fix that comment for him. Anyway, it's boom. Uh, 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 uh. All right, take two. All right. So if you want to go to whatchamacalls it, go find out your Qmine how much you're getting paid every epoch for Qmine. You go to first qmine.io. Bow. Bada bing, mining, rethought, bada bing, bada boom, all that good stuff, right? It's your landing page. You get all this great information. Look, 853 holders, hallelujah. 369 active workers. Oh, we have less workers. What's going on there? Excuse me. All that good stuff. But anywho, there are a bunch of tabs up here. You can dashboard, tokenomics, voting, trading, explorer. But you have rewards. You click the rewards tab. And do you know what you do here? For instance, you get your Qubic address. So let me get mine, just because I've already doxed this wallet, so I don't really mind. It's not like my main wallet. Copy. So this is my Qubic wallet address. So just out here on the top on the link, take out this wallet, delete, boom. So obviously you have qmine.io/rewards/ and put your own wallet. Bam. So you can tell here, this is where I took out most of my Qmine and sent it to another wallet. And then I started accumulating a little bit more. So right here, and then you can check out all the payouts. So in this wallet, I hold what? How much do I hold in here? What the heck? It doesn't say. Oh yeah, it does say. Yeah. So in this wallet, I currently have 63,000 Qmine. Look at this last one, ooh wee, ooh wee. So yeah, holding 63,000, I'm getting more than double what I'm like more than 2 to 1. Epoch 203 pool A was a little lower. Oh, but total. So 2 payments for 203. Oh no, never mind. Damn, that's crazy. Epoch 203 was crazy because I think we got BTC mining revenue from there. Damn, yeah, that's crazy. And then yeah, so you get double your whole, you get 2 or 3 to 1 on average uh of your holdings in Qmine. So yeah, that's how you check your how much you're getting paid. And make sure you double check your wallet too that your balances are increasing. Sometimes there could be technical difficulties. So yeah, do that. Shout out to that guy who asked the question. Or and then one last thing I wanted to talk about real quick is there's a live IPO, and I think it's gonna be the fattest IPO since QX trade. If you know, you know, but check this out. The Q Bridge. The Q Bridge. Not a lot of, I mean, I don't want to say not a lot of people, but I mean, this isn't as hyped as I feel like it should be. The Ethereum bridge, because it's such a crazy technical feat and event that I don't think it's really, the weight of it isn't hitting people as it should be yet. Let me share this tab. Wait, first, before I do that, I have to fix that comment that I gave the guy because I didn't put the right link. I'm glad I checked. Edit. Reward. Bro. Rewards. There we go. Rewards slash. Boom. There we go. Problem solved. All right, back to this thing. All right, so if you don't know, Qubic has been building an ETH bridge for like many months. And it's not just a one-way bridge, it's a two-way bridge. So you can transfer your stuff from the Qubic network to ETH, from ETH to Qubic, back and forth. And the way it works is tremendous. All right, let me see if I could speed through this so I can get ready for work. All right, every chain is an island until someone builds a bridge. Qubic has been the fastest blockchain in existence for a while now. 15.5 million transactions per section, session, per second, feeless bare metal execution, but all that power has lived inside a single ecosystem, disconnected from the liquidity and DeFi infrastructure that Ethereum commands. Qbridge changes that. For the first time, Qubic becomes accessible as an ERC20. Get out of here, boy. On Ethereum, every wallet, every DEX, every lending protocol. Dude, imagine seeing Qubic on Uniswap. I bet there already is like a fake Qubic, which I think that, just my opinion, shout out to the marketing team. We have to make sure people don't start buying the fake Qubic, right? Because once scammers know this is coming, they're already preparing 1,000 fake Qubics. So we need like some special tag or something that, yeah. I wonder if we can make a vanity token address. Anyway, yeah, we have to make sure people aren't buying the wrong Qubic because even people, I got messages like, "Oh, how do I how do I get my Qubic from my Solana wallet? I'm like, oh, you just got wrecked, buddy. But they are building a Solana bridge, so yeah, that's neither here nor there. All right, this isn't a wraps token experiment. It's audited infrastructure with multi-sig governance, and the IPO is live now. If you guys aren't familiar with the Qubic network, the IPO is is where people bid on shares of this smart contract. So all the smart contract revenue goes to the shareholders. And there are only 676 shares per smart contract. So, and it is a Dutch style auction, which is pretty dope. So, yeah. All the revenue is split between 676 shares. And I think there's a 1% fee on the bridge. So, if enough money gets moved on these bridges, like guys, millions upon millions of dollars gets moved across bridges. So I think this IPO is gonna go. I'm not even gonna bother bidding because I can barely get a successful bid on a fucking normal ass smart contract. I think this is gonna burn at least a trillion. That's me. Maybe that's me, but an Ethereum bridge with this blockchain. I mean, some of the biggest hacks in crypto came from bridges. Like bridges move a lot of money, a lot, especially during a bull market and an AI bull market, bruh. You kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me, kid? Are you kidding me? Let's see. I got some more comments before I get into this blog article. Let me catch up real quick with the comments. Oh, way over there. What's cracking way over there? I never seen you in here. Good to see you. MLM auction starts now. Nice. Will you stream it? No, I'm heading to work right after I'm done with this. I gotta head to work. Maybe Vibra will stream it. I don't know if you follow Vibra Finance. Make sure you follow. Let me pull him up real quick. Bow. He's a buddy of mine. Make sure you follow Vibra Finance on X. He also has a YouTube channel with the same tag. He does streams on Qubic too. So yeah, hit him up. Maybe he'll stream it. I'm not. He has streamed the auction before, I think. But yeah, I have to head to work after this, my guy. Sorry to disappoint. I would though if I didn't have anything to do. Wagwan Lida. Over there in an hour. Yeah, no auction for me. All right, let's get into this article. By the way, make sure you follow the actual Qubic page. Cause I've never seen a crypto project with such fire posts. And like not just bullshit like engagement. Oh, what do you think about this? And what do you think about that? Ooh, this versus this. And oh, how you doing today? GM, blah blah blah. How we doing, guys? Like none of those bullshit ass engagement tweets. Like these guys, every post is like potent information. Oh man, it's just make. As you can see, I'm at a loss for words for the quality of content Cubic puts out on their X page. So yeah, this is you can find this blog on one of their latest posts on X. All right. For all its speed, for all its ambition, Qubic has operated in its own lane by design. All right, we just went over this. Transactions per second. C++, bare metal. That's a key thing. Running on bare metal, right? No operating system. It's just code talking to electricity running on microchips. There's no like, oh, Windows and do this kernel, talk to that internet, everything's safe, firewall. Right? There's a lot of latency with operating systems, but with bare metal C++, it's just like code. It's like everything's just operating like at the speed of electricity. All right. All right. Contracts at tick speeds most chains can only theorize about, and yet every token locked inside Qubic ecosystem has been what? Every token locked inside the Qubic ecosystem has been until now exactly that, locked inside. Cut from the deepest liquidity pools in crypto, invisible to the wallets, dexes, and lending protocols where the majority of on-chain capital lives. Dude, wait till these whales bridge their tokens over to ETH. Wait till these whales with like, dude, there's serious money in the Qubic ecosystem. Like, if you see some of the wallets on the Explorer, dude, some of these guys are multi-millionaires just in Qubic alone. You think they're not gonna bridge over their assets for liquidity on ETH? Oh, and imagine the fees they're gonna accrue for the IPO shareholders. Oh my God. That's why I think this IPO is gonna just be insane. There's gonna be a lot of Qubic taken out of um, circulation for this. That's just my opinion. I think at least a trillion Qubic is gonna be burned into the or locked into the smart contract and eventually burned. Qbridge changes that equation, moving to IPO on Epoch 205. Whoops. Qbridge is a non-custodial cross-chain bridge connecting Qubic directly to Ethereum, and with it, the largest blah, bruh. I'm so excited, I can't even read right. Read correctly. Read right. That sounds funny. To the single largest concentration of DeFi infrastructure. I feel like Mace when he was reading the Bible. I gotta show you guys that clip. What is Qbridge? So Qbridge is a bridge built by Votan. Um, so how it works? Oh, how it works is pretty brilliant. It's not the first bridge to be built like this, but it's pretty dope. And hopefully it's safe because bridges, blockchain bridges are like they're like it's like a hyena looking at a sick gazelle. It's just like hackers and bad actors and bots and who knows AI. Some AI bot is looking for a bridge to exploit. And AI can find and exploits faster than any human can. So yeah, bridge security is fucking crucial. That's I feel like that's why it took so long. They have to make sure there's like no holes in this thing. Um, so when a user bridges Qubic to Ethereum, the process works as follows. So yeah, your Qubic gets locked in the smart contract, and the equivalent amount of Qubic fully backed by ERC is minted. It's minted on Ethereum. So you lock your Qubic in the smart contract, right? You don't burn it. It gets locked in the smart contract. And then on the other side, on the ETH side, ERC20 token gets minted, a wrapped Qubic. No synthetic exposure. Every wrapped Qubic in circulation on Ethereum is backed by a native Qubic token held in the bridge contract. In the other direction, the wrapped Qubic, right? Now you have the Qubic that you just made out of, thin air on Ethereum. Now that's burned when you bridge. And now you unlock the Qubic from the smart contract on the other side. So it's kind of like a portal. You send your Qubic here, it gets locked, this gets minted, and then when you're done with this gets burned, this gets released back onto the other side. So you don't have like like, yeah, double spending or like double the supply or anything. Going the other direction, the wrapped Qubic is burned on Ethereum when the corresponding native Qubic is unlocked and the return to the user on Qubic. This two-phase commit pattern where tokens are received first and only marked as locked upon successful completion ensures that assets are never lost, even if a transaction fails mid-process. Every error pass triggers a full refund of both tokens and fees. Interesting. Yeah, so there's not going to be nothing stuck on chain or any ID confusion. Because sometimes bridges glitch out and you're just like, man, no, I can't get my money out. All right, the bridge charges a flat 1% total fee per order. Split evenly. 0.5 goes to the bridge operator. 0.5 flows back to dividends to computer shareholders. So 0.5. So shareholders get 0.5% of all the fees. Let's see. Let me do a quick math real quick. Where's my calculator? Do times. Mm. Mm. Oof. So let's say for every million that it gets bridged over, that's 5,000 in fees. Ooh wee. And that 5,000 gets split between shareholders. Ooh. That's back and forth and back and forth. So if imagine 100 million, because real bridges move like lots and lots and lots of money. Over time, that stuff accrues, and that's just passive income. All right, a minimum order of 200 Qs prevents dust spam. Importantly, fees are reserved at the time an order is created, but only released for distribution once the order successfully completes. If something goes wrong, the user gets everything back. So here's the workflow. Smart contract orders, liquidity pool, Qubic. Yeah, like it's just a picture of what I described verbally. Bridge security, audited, multi-sig governed, and refund protected. Bridge exploits have cost the crypto industry billions. Oh yeah, let's look at this page I have pulled up real quick. DeFi hacks. Dude, look at this shit. Ooh, excuse my language. I'm trying not to curse on stream anymore. My son is starting to like seeing me on YouTube. So I don't want to curse. We were cracking up at a video yesterday. He thought I said something funny, and to him it was just like the funniest thing. We were laughing for minutes. Oh, that was the best moment ever. Cause he loves YouTube, and just him seeing me on YouTube just cracked him up. All right, dude, is my cat stuck or something? I feel like he's in my closet, but like, what the heck is going on in there? Anyway, look at this. Since 2000, I don't know, whatever year, 2016, 60 million hacked. On the 3rd November, 150 million hacked. I think this was the Ronin Bridge. I think the what was it? Harmony. Anyway, 235 million in this hack. 2020, 26 million, 60 million, 25 million, 40 million. Look at this, 3.52 billion in one go in December. Oh my God. Anyway, in total, 15.83 billion. It's more. It's more than that. I guarantee you it's more. If you include just the regular normies who get wrecked on a daily basis and pump fund, like I'm sure it's in the hundreds of billions. Just with I mean, I guess rug pulls aren't hacks, but yeah, fuck it. I guess we'll just go with hacks. Anyway, let's go back to the article. Like I was saying earlier, bridges are like hacker city. Someone's gonna try to get this. All right, the Qbridge team clearly took that history seriously. The contract has undergone a full security audit, and every finding has been addressed in the current implementation. The fixes are specific and substantive, and yeah, stub, substantive. Single pass slot allocation eliminates redundant loops. Transfer operations follow a transfer first pattern, where state is only updated after a successful transfer, closing a class of reentrancy style vulnerabilities. Follow a transfer first pattern where the state is only updated after a successful transfer, closing a class of reentrancy style. Okay. Okay. The contract validates Ethereum addresses against zero values and checks proposal addresses against null IDs. Damn, they went hard on this. Invocation rewards are captured immediately and excess payments are refunded. Blah, blah, blah. So that essentially goes into, yeah, we're secure. You can read the rest by yourself. Why it matters for interoperability. Okay. Qubit's architecture is unlike anything else in crypto, written in C++. Shout out to the nerds. Executing directly on bare metal without a virtual machine layer. No virtual machines. Processing transactions with instant finality and zero fees. Once it's gone, once your transaction is in the tick, if the tick doesn't fail, I mean your transaction is gone. It's done. Instant. All right. If it's a chain built for raw performance, but that distinctiveness has come with a cost. EVM compatibility has been a recurring friction point for partnerships, exchanges, integrations, and wallet support. Ayo, this is where the good stuff comes in. Aside from being able to bridge and create liquidity pools and onboard people via the bridge. Now we can get on exchanges so much easier. Exchanges really mess with ERC20 If your token is ERC20, exchange will onboard you like that. But if they like Qubic, like their epoch updates, the update the webs the exchanges have to update on their side every time an epoch changes. So it's just like blah. They don't want to hassle with that. They just want that ERC goodness. All right, Qubit doesn't just move tokens; it moves Qubic into the orbit of Ethereum's massive ecosystem. Yeah, it is a huge ecosystem. As retarded and slow and expensive Ethereum is, that's where all the money is. With wrapped Qubic as an ERC20, Qubic becomes accessible to every Ethereum wallet, every DEX aggregator, every lending protocol, and every portfolio tracker that supports the standard. Liquidity that was previously siloed inside Qubic can now flow into Ethereum's DeFi stack. And capital from Ethereum can flow back. Yo, I can't wait to see what these whales do. Like, that's like a whole new game theory for all the huge big time whales on Qubic. The bridge also carries a cross-chain message communication layer capable of transmitting arbitrary payloads beyond simple token transfers. Governance votes, Oracle data, contract calls. Ooh, this positions Qbridge not just as a token ferry, but as an infrastructure for multi-chain applications that span Qubic's compute layer and Ethereum's financial layer. Hmm. So people with financial instruments on Ethereum can come on over to Qubic and become feeless. Ooh. LP-backed instant liquidity pools provide liquidity vouchers so assets arrive without waiting for full finality, with liquidity providers earning a small fee for the service. It's worth okay. QBridge and Qubic's expansion roadmap. Okay, what are we doing here? Oh, now we're talking about the Solana bridge. Solana. Developed by Avicenne Studio is progressing through Q&A. Quality assurance. Oracle machine subscriptions are entering testnet, enabling smart contracts to react to real-world data feeds. Yeah, don't forget, guys, we have native oracles on Qubic. Network Guardians program is expanding decentralization. Naraxon's AI research has been accepted for IEEE publication. This is a big deal, guys. I did a video on this not too long ago, or a live stream. This right here is a big deal. Moreover, the second token halving approaches. Ooh, another halving? Dude, the next halving is when the real price action is going to start. That's when it's really going to start. Um, Over 67 trillion tokens have been burned or been removed from circulation through burns and Q-earn locks. Q-Bridge is the Ethereum piece of this expansion. It is the infrastructure that makes Qubic legible to the EVM world, the world where the majority of on-chain liquidity, developer tooling, and institutional attention still concentrates. Oh, wait till Ethereum heads discover the power and legitimacy of Qubic. I mean, Ethereum is proof of stake, and guess who invented proof of stake? The founder of Qubic. And guess who took 10 just forever to understand proof of stake. Vitalik Buterin. Uh, when Qubic native applications can leverage Ethereum's DeFi primitives, the ecosystem surface area grows in ways that compound. This is crazy. So like we talked about it, the IPO is live, or it's gonna be live. Is it Epoch 205 right now? I think it is. Under Qubic's smart contract model, shares undergo IPO Dutch auction. We just talked about that already. For those paying attention to where Qubic's infrastructure is heading, Epoch 205 represents a meaningful moment to participate early in what may become one of the most used contracts on the network. Yep, 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 yep. If this thing moves money like it should, it's gonna having a share of that's gonna be delicious. It might be worth more than a QX share eventually. Qubic has spent its first 200 epochs proving that a feeless, high-throughput blockchain can work at scale. The speed records are verified by Certic, mind you. The architecture is battle-tested. The ecosystem is growing. Now the walls come down. Bridge connects Qubic's compute power to Ethereum's capital markets, its developer community, and its deep pool of financial primitives. Its first permanent non-custodial corridor between these two networks, and it's built to carry far more than tokens, dude. So I think you can bridge your whole Ethereum project to freaking Qubic, and it's gonna be feeless and all that good stuff. Hey man, that's pretty tremendous. So I just wanted to go through that blog post with you. I know a lot of people can read that for themselves, but sometimes it's fun to get it read to you and to have some more input on it. I hope you guys didn't mind me rambling on about the Q bridge. All right, so 12:30 right now. I think I'm gonna start to get ready for work. Let's see what's out here in the wild before I dip out of here. Yo, CFB has been on fire lately. He's been on X going to ham. His post, look at this, 700 likes in like just a few hours. Smart contracts are called contracts because they define agreements enforced by code. Running AI as a smart contract makes little sense. True AI is able to break any agreement. The emergence of the first AI will mark the end of the era of smart contracts. What is the next big thing in crypto industry? Follow Qubic to witness it. Oh, fucking sorry. Oh, pardon. This makes a tear want to like roll down my eye. Dude, that's the hardest line. You can only understand how hard this is because this guy's literally the top innovator in cryptocurrency. He's only created brand new code for his projects. NXT, IOTA, Qubic. He's also BC Next. Like, yo. And he's allegedly he could be he people think he's Satoshi Nakamoto. I do have a video on that I posted recently. Make sure you go check it out. Let me go. I think it's still on my front page. Yeah, right here. Everything you need to know. Yeah, so make sure you follow me on X. Go find that video, or go to my YouTube channel. Click the link. Check that video out. There's substantial evidence that points to him being uh, Satoshi Nakamoto. Look at this. Oh, he's responding. He's responding to someone. His strategy definitely works so far. Uh, yes, you can see from my other two projects, IOTA NXT, that's my secret. Trigger, rage, quit low. Sense of humor. Yeah. So he has the top two ROIs in all crypto that aren't Bitcoin. IOTA and NXT, which are also brand new proof of stake, the first proof of stake and the first DAG. So this guy's insane. Come From Beyond is just a different beast. Actually, I did. Oh, I remember this guy. Yeah, he was like, oh, fucking, he just started crying because CFB made it. This post is funny as hell. Hey, Casper community, long time, nothing heard from you. Look what dance I learned during this time. I literally laughed the first time I saw this, and I didn't even think it was like shitting, like he was shitting on Cass. It was just a fucking silly post, right? Um, yeah. So CFB is just being a little. He's just he. People forget he's a human being too. The guy could be silly. People just take everything he takes so seriously. I actually do and would invite you to come on stream and discuss. It's almost like a fat person making fun of another fat person. How is that funny? Dude, this guy is retarded. Finance Freeman, shout out to Finance Freeman for being kind of retarded. Qubic is down major. I like the tech and had plans to have a stream on team on stream. Qubic is not down major. A lot of people don't know that the all-time high or the all-time low on Qubic on CoinMarketCap or CoinGecko, it's not correct. If you go to safetrade.com, I think I've said this before too. Because it was a fair launch, like those guys were late to the party. Markets, Qubic. If you go all the way back, uh, right here. Where are we at? Right here. Let's look at this little candle right here. Oops, share this tab. If you go all the way back, in October 2023, where are we at? We had one, two, three, well, one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 7 zeros and a two. Good God Almighty! I think that's $28 per billion. Am I tripping? Good God Almighty! For him to say that we're way down is absolutely asinine. The guy has no idea what the fuck he's talking about, obviously. So make sure you follow this guy and tell him he doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. Um, yeah. Tell his story outside of Quebec. After all, we go communities about this guy. This guy. He thinks people should cater to what he wants. Anyway, let's not get too negative right here. Doge mining, we've covered that already. Let's look at what's in the news for me. In this world, there are kids who are stronger than you. You get stronger than me. What the? I don't know what the. Maybe there was a typo there. mm. Shout out to Vibra. Any of these victims, quote victims who talk about being banned from Qubic Discord, run as fast as possible. You need to be so out of line to be booted. Don't fall for these prior victims of CFB. The 1% are the 1% because they can see what all others cannot. All these shitcoin ad projects, Qubic strikes the fear of God into them. That's why the FUD appears. Killing people's dreams of scams comes at a cost. Yep, man's keeping it real. Another 29 sats added to the 10K active. Okay. Damn, William Shatner is 95? Smoking a cigar? Your boy looks good. He doesn't look a day over 85. Good for him. Anything. Damn, this feed is. I want to see something funny. Ledger CTO issues alert for crypto users after critical Chrome update. Uh-oh. something with Apple came up recently too. Qubic posted about. Ledger CTO Charles Guillemet flagged a major Google Chrome security patch addressing 26 vulnerabilities, including 4 critical and 22 high severity flaws, which include memory management errors that could allow attackers to execute malicious code remotely through crafted web pages. Crypto users relying on browser-based wallets and extensions are particularly at risk. Users are urged to update Chrome immediately. Well, I don't use any web wallets anymore because last, what was it, 2024 December, your boy got drained. I never thought it would happen to me, but it did. I lost some potentially life-changing bags, but hey, it's all good. Oh, dude, Orochimaru was a motherfucker. All right, I think that's, I think that's it. Oh, did you guys see Netanyahu talking about, bro? I can't believe. Let me see. Let me look at my bookmarks. I couldn't believe what I saw. I was like hoping it was AI. You guys have to watch this. Oh, this dude, dude, this ticked me. I'm not even like super political or like religious like that. I have my philosophies, but like to hear what this guy said and to think the U.S. military is allied and teamed up with this guy. Look at what this guy's about to say, man. Listen to this shit, man. And this is our ally. This is our ally. This Christian country, right? That Donald Trump's like, hey, we need God back in here. God, yeah, God. Now listen to what this guy's saying.
You know, if people want to be naive, that they don't see the kind of world we're living in. In this world, it's not enough to be moral. It's not enough to be just. It's not enough to be right. You know, one of the greatest.
He lost me when he said it's not enough to be just.
To be right. You know,
Yeah.
one of the greatest.
No, I don't know.
Writers of the 20th century, someone that I admire a lot, was the historian Will Durant. Now, he wrote many volumes. I read most of them. He also wrote The Lessons of History, very brief, 100-page book, in which he said, well, history proves that, unfortunately and unhappily, Jesus Christ has no advantage over Genghis Khan.
He said Jesus Christ has no advantage over Genghis Khan. Which I mean in this context is absolutely insane. Like he's this shows me that who do you say? Will Durant? Fuck Will Durant. I'm sorry. I had sorry little buddy. I had to curse. Dude, how do you come up with this asinine conclusion? All right, let me run this back cuz it's hard for me to listen to this without reacting. He said Jesus doesn't hold a candle to to Genghis Khan. What? That's like saying, "Oh yeah, Michael Jordan doesn't hold a candle to Phil Mickelson." It's like, dude, you're talking about two completely different things.
That, unfortunately and unhappily,
Listen to this. Listen to this.
Jesus Christ has no advantage over Genghis Khan. Because if you are strong enough, ruthless enough, powerful enough, evil will overcome good. Aggression will overcome moderation. So you have no choice. If you look at the world as it...
Dude, the premise that he set to continue on with his whatever bullshit point he's trying to make. You know, of course, I mean, I don't want to be like, I'm not anti-Semitic or nothing, but I mean, of course he would think that. But like, come on, it's so asinine. Let's run this back. Let's run this back, dude. I couldn't believe, I saw this on Twitter. I thought it was AI or something. I was like, no way he's saying this. And then his bullshit, somber, melancholy tone, like it's so calculated. Like he would be screaming it if he could, but he knows that wouldn't look right.
And unhappily, Jesus Christ has no advantage over Genghis Khan.
Oh, Jesus.
Because if you are strong enough, ruthless enough, powerful enough, evil will overcome good. Aggression will overcome moderation. So you have no choice. If you look at the world as it is today, you have to be blind not to see that the democracies led by the United States have to reassert their will to defend themselves and to oppose their enemies in time while there's still time, before the jarring gong of danger wakes them up and wakes them up too late. This is where we are now. The fact that people don't see that, the fact that a lot of the news media are...
He's the devil. This guy's the devil, dude.
Harking on a lot of fake news, but also a lot of...
What's fake news about reporting oh my God, dude.
A lot of short-sightedness, and do not see the historic period and the historic struggle that we are engaged in now. Doesn't obviate these truths. We have to be strong. We have to be armed. We have to be more powerful than the barbarians, or they will not be merely at the gate. They'll crash our gates and destroy our societies.
The barbarians, dude. He's getting a little too zealous, man.
That's what Israel is doing now with the United States.
No, this is our ally. I feel so ashamed, dude. This is our ally. This is the United States ally talking about Genghis Khan over Jesus. Get the fuck out of here, man. I couldn't believe this was happening. I said, no way, man. This is Donald Trump's buddy. And Donald Trump has the nerve to say, oh, we need to be God first again. One nation under God. And this guy's talking about Genghis Khan over Jesus. Oh, this is the last one. This one took me out. I was at work, just catching up on, my feed, and I just laughed so hard. My coworker was like, "What happened?" And I showed him, and he was like, "Oh my God." Yo, this is insane. I think Trump is like, I think, how old people, they just be saying shit and they don't give a fuck? He's become that, but he's the president, so he should have some discretion of what comes out of his mouth. But listen to what this guy says, and look at how the Prime Minister of Japan reacts. This shit killed me, dude. After this, I'm gonna head out for real this time.
One question: why didn't you tell U.S. allies in Europe and Asia, like Japan, about the war before attacking Iran?
So we didn't tell anybody about it because we wanted surprise. Who knows better about surprise than Japan? Why didn't you tell me about Pearl Harbor? No, you believe in surprise.
Oh shit! Look at it. I have goosebumps, dude. The energy in the room, dude. This guy has no chill.
I think much more so than us.
You think you guys like surprise much more so than us? Dude, what a fucking retard.
Pearl Harbor.
And then people laughed. Why didn't you tell us about Pearl Harbor? Dude, Pearl Harbor was a tragedy. They didn't tell us because they were the enemy. Like, they were the enemy, and then subsequently we nuked them twice. Civilian population, we dropped 2 nuclear bombs. And he has like, what a conversation opener. Anyway, that's our president. All right, I'm gonna head out. We gotta head out on a good note. Let's see. Happy notes. Let me check my. Hold on a second. All right, we're gonna end on some.
Bro, are you involved with Russians? Dude, you're the closest thing I know to a Russian, probably you or you.
No, he's way more Russian looking than I am.
I look Iranian.
I'm Irish and Italian. That's Western Europe.
You don't look Iranian, bro.
Dude, you don't look American out of anybody.
You look bad, bro.
Ryan looks the most fucking Russian.
You look nice.
You look Eastern European.
No, I mean,
beady little eyes. You like soup?
Niet. I mean, no.
See?
Yeah.
Yet.
See?
Yeah, dude.
No.
Bro,
Right.
he's electric right now. This whole couch is shaking. Are you okay?
I'm not.
Okay.
Bro, are you involved with...
All right, anywho. You guys have a good night. I'm gonna head up out of here. It was fun going live. I hope you enjoyed it. Damn, this is a long ass stream. All right, peace out, everybody.